Disclaimer. We are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
What's going on, guys? Veve Vision back with another video. Today we're going to be talking mostly about the Veve verse because we don't have a video on that at all. And we're also going to be talking about Omi right at the beginning because we have only done one video on Omi. Actually, well, one video on Omi and then one how to buy Omi. So make sure if you don't have any Omi, go down that link down in the description about how to buy it and buy it before it goes crazy again, because we're sitting at only half of its all-time high right now. And yeah, definitely has a ton of potential. It's up 74% in the past month and almost 23% just this week. So yeah, Omi's definitely looking like it's going to take off soon. There's probably going to be some resistance at like 0.0078 ish. But after it breaks that, I could honestly see it going back to these 0.01 like numbers and above that. And after it hits like probably it's gonna stop at like 0.01 and maybe drop down a little bit again. And if it does and you still don't have any, buy there, because after it goes above this, I don't think it's gonna drop below it again. So make sure you
Yeah.
get your Omi now.
Not
And
financial advice, but
yeah, yeah, definitely not financial advice. This is just our opinion, or my opinion, I
yeah.
guess, on this.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you on this, but
yeah. And so yeah, just make sure you're in before it like is easy to buy. It's like really not that hard. If you just watch that video that I posted, like it's honestly not that hard to do it. And I think it's definitely worth it getting it before everybody else can get it, because
yeah.
you just have way better chance of being in profit like instantly. So yeah, that's basically all we want to say about that. So now let's get into the Veve verse.
The Veve
The
verse.
Veve verse.
uh let's see. Where do I want to start? Okay. The main thing, I guess we're mainly going to talk about things we hope come to the Veve verse. So if you guys have any, hopes or dreams for what should be in the Veve verse, let us know in the comments, because I'm always interested to hear. And I couldn't think of a whole lot. Um, I don't know. Let's get into it, but I do want to hear what you guys think about it. So let us know.
Before you
Also,
start, I wanted to say that the Slimer giveaway is linked down in the description as well. If you're not entered the Slimer giveaway, definitely go join that, because it's a free NFT and it's valued at like $100. So definitely want to get that for free. And yeah, so
yes,
let's get
sir.
into it.
Also, let's go.
Let's
Thank you for the
go, me
support.
homies.
Yeah, let's go, me homies. We got, I mean, what? It's it's been, I think we've had the channel for less than 3 weeks, and we are getting like near 370 subscribers. So shout out
Crazy.
to everybody. Yeah, this is like literally crazy. We could not have expected any kind of growth like this. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. We also, like, I just love reading the comments, like going through the comments and responding to them.
Yeah.
So keep them coming, because it's, when I have time, I do enjoy it. But yeah, let's get into the Viviverse here. The first thing, which if you have watched the channel, you've probably heard me mention that I really want to be able to be the collectible, like in VR chat. I just want to walk around as the assassin, or like a Labbit or Batman, literally anything I own. I think it'd be so
Yeah.
sweet.
I
And then, sorry, go ahead.
just like even if I don't know, because I think being your own personal like character, like not, or most of
Like
the
an
time,
avatar.
yeah, being like your avatar, because I think they did talk about in something where you can like customize your avatar and like pick
Yeah.
what he looks like. I think that's like a good thing to do, because then you could make it look kind of like you, so it'd feel like more
Yeah.
realistic. And then when you go into these games and stuff, then you could play as the
Yeah.
characters.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
no, just being able to take like your character and like getting in the DeLorean, like they always say,
Yeah.
just being able to like drive over to your friends, like land and
Yeah.
go check out their place and see all their collectibles, like
We're
super
we're
hype.
we're gonna get into land here. I just also wanted to say, like, I am really hoping that if, like, what we were just talking about, any of that does come true and you can be either an avatar or a collectible, I hope there's like interactive features where, like, I don't know, you could like push another character or whatever, and they like move back in the VV-verse or something like that. Or like
Oh
things are
yeah.
there's like ragdoll, like I can't even think of what it is, ragdoll physics or whatever implemented. So like if you jump off from something, you like fall and there's like ragdoll effects. And like I don't know. I just want like if you walk around as Batman, the cape to like float in the wind or like just stuff like that. I think they could go crazy, and I'm just hyped to see. Um, I guess I'll get into land. I know they mentioned it's going to be limited at first, and I think it's going to go for like an auction. So things are going to go crazy there. But I'm pretty sure they did mention that they want the first landowners to be like legitimate holders, not just some whale like coming in looking to like make a major profit. Like they want them to be like genuine members of the community and stuff. And so I was glad to hear that. And I think just being like having the chance to buy land, whether it's with Omi, gems. One thing I really want to talk about after I talk about this, we'll get into that. But the ability to own land and like have a business or something. Like I think it would be so cool if you could own a comic shop and get a percentage of like the profit that is sold through there. Like you could choose to list your comic through that shop, and then the owner would get like 1% of the profit just for like owning the shop or whatever. I
That would
think
be
that,
super cool.
and like you could go there, it would be like the environment, like you could hang out with other avatars or collectibles or whatever and just like talk with other people about stuff. Like you could physically go there in the VB verse. And I
Yeah.
don't I just think that would be sweet. Or like a mechanic shop. So you could like deck your DeLorean out with like features, and
With
then whoever,
upgrades.
yeah. And I just think like having owners of the shops, even if they get a super small amount of the profit, I still think it would be cool to be able to do that, especially if like smaller users had the opportunity to do that. I just think it would be sweet. So
And because like I'm pretty sure they talked somewhere in like one of their like live streams or something that there would be like cities in the VBverse. So like bigger cities, like say like New
yeah.
York or like Disneyland or
Yeah,
something.
demand in terms of like region or
Yeah. So
something.
that would be cool if you could go on to like the big cities and then rent those spaces from Vivi and
Yeah,
then put your shop up on their property in the middle of the city so you could get a better like you
location.
could get a better lease in like downtown the city or
Yeah.
like something like that.
Oh,
And
I go ahead.
didn't they also say that everybody's going to get land?
I think everybody gets their own house. I don't know about
Oh
land.
yeah.
I don't remember hearing that, but everybody gets their personal house that is like in, that like mountain region in the middle of nowhere. I don't think that's in the actual VV verse, but you'll have an actual house. Um, I think that is going to be separate from like the actual VV verse and the land that they're going to be selling, because I think it'll probably cost to get something in there. I'm not sure though. I don't know the details. So if anybody watching this does, please comment down below, let us know. Um, One thing I want to talk about with the land, I think it'd be so cool to be able to, okay, so say there's like a border. You have maybe a little bit of land, or you don't have land, and there's like this unexplored region of land. You can stake or like sacrifice a collectible, gems or Omi, to like explore that new land. And then you have like a small chance of finding like a rare item or something, and you can get the amount of land that you explore for paying that price. I
Yeah,
think
that would be
that would be
sweet.
so clean.
That would be a super good way to incorporate like some sort of upgrades. Like if you could like find like a gold chain laying on the ground and then put the gold chain like on a certain
Oh,
collectible or
yeah.
multiple or something,
That would
that
be
would be
so
super sweet.
clean. I don't know.
Especially if the character you staked could be like you would be getting upgrades for that. Like you'd have potential for upgrades for that. And then maybe like the
Yeah.
rare the collectible, the rarer it would be to find. So like if you're staking Donnie, then like it'd be super rare to find like an accessory for him. But like if you did, it would be like crazy valuable. It'd
Worth a
be like a
lot.
point
Yeah.
zero 1% chance or something.
Yeah, because then that would make, it would play with the rarity. Like we were talking about for OpenSea, like, how Vivi has like 8,000 of the same thing with a different mint number. Like adding those aspects in where you could like find something, not even like pay for it on a drop for an accessory, but find something in the VV-verse by like exploring through the land or whatever. I just think that would be so clean. And like, I just think that would be a cool dynamic. I feel like I haven't seen that kind of like aspect implemented into many games, but I think it would be cool to see in the VV-verse. Do you have anything else on that? If not, I'll move to next point.
No, I don't.
Um, I do want to see like games in the VV-verse where you can either go somewhere like an arcade or something, and you could like instead of walking up to an arcade machine, or maybe even that, but like you just walk through like a door and you enter a game lobby only if you own the collectible though. I think
Yeah.
like being exclusive, like only being able to play games where you own the collectible in that set or that series or for the license or whatever, that would be so cool because it's more rarity in terms because you're actually getting utility out of it. You could be playing with whales if you own a Superman or like a Donnie or something, and you can only play the game with other Donnies. Like that's like the Discord chat, but a next level. Like that's an exclusive club and stuff. Like
Yeah.
there's
It's,
so many things they could do with this. Like
yeah.
just a matter of time.
Just imagine like downtown, like you spawn in and then you can like pull out your hoverboard to go
Yeah.
faster, or you could walk. And then you
Yeah.
can see all these buildings, and then there'd be like a building for like like Labbittville, and then you walk
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
Labbittville, play as
Yeah.
your Labbits. That would be
Yes,
so sweet.
sir.
Like go to different cities. Different cities would have like different stuff to go into,
Yeah.
like even like different licenses and stuff.
Bro, Matt, and even like they could make it so like the glider, you could like charge plane tickets or something. Or like
Yeah.
so because like if transportation time is an actual thing, being able to like charge for the use of rare transportation vehicles that can get you somewhere faster, like if you really want to go there. But I don't know. I
That
think that would be
I think that's smart, because if like, because I think there should be a difference between the planes and the cars. Because like even if it's just like a few seconds, or like say the DeLorean takes like 15 seconds to travel to the VV-verse, or from your land to the city, or that's what
yeah.
I meant by VV-verse. And then like the plane would only take 3 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And then
If
like
it
they end up
yeah.
coming out with some teleport machine from like a different license, and that was like
Yeah.
that's like the fastest, and like
Yeah.
that'd be so
Bro.
sweet.
Oh, there's so many opportunities. I think if it's transportation time like that, it's cool. But if it's like, you know, GTA or something where you might have to like drive across the entire map, I think that could be excessive just because, like, that, if you're trying to play a game and you can only play it by driving or flying to the other side of the map, I feel like that would make things
Yeah.
a little bit painful. But, besides that, I wanted to back to the land, being able to like build like a sandbox on your land. So like if you want to make a Mario Kart racetrack for cars, you and then you could charge people to come in to use it if you want. Or I just think like having the ability, like not to completely exploit people, but having the ability to make some profit for owning land or building something or like being part of a business or whatever. I just think that would add just a whole nother layer of things you could do. And it could like, I don't know. I just think that would be sweet. Or like, oh, I don't like a paintball thing where you could go as your avatar and play paintball or something like that. Or as a collectible, like there's so
Yeah.
many things.
I was just thinking about the how they have the Jurassic Park license. Have you seen like that
Ooh,
teaser of like the gate opening?
no.
Somebody from Vivi like months ago. I completely forgot about this, but like everybody thought like Jurassic Park was about to drop. I'm pretty sure you remember this a little bit.
Yeah, vaguely, yes.
Yeah. And like it never did. And like now nobody's talking about it because I completely forgot about it too. And imagine like in the Vivi verse, if there was like a whole Jurassic Park, like, and there's a
Yeah.
zoo you could walk through, and like,
Bruh. There's
oh,
so much you could do. And then like if you want, oh, like you could sell your thing to the zoo
yeah,
instead of like selling it to a person then it's on or like
do
there's so
something.
many
Yeah.
things.
There's so much stuff.
Um okay. I talked about the yeah, never mind. Okay. I think having, I don't know, this would be really problematic, but some kind of like casino or like something like that where you could go and like gamble a
Gems.
collectible gems, or I don't know. I think collectibles or gems would be the coolest. Like you enter, you have to enter a collectible in order to be entered into a like, giveaway or some kind of game, and then like whoever wins gets something better. I don't know. Or like I just think something like that where you could, I don't know, like give people a chance to possibly flip some, small amounts of gems into something larger so they can buy more valuable like collectibles. I think that would be cool. But then there's going to be people like losing their entire portfolio in the casino and like
Yeah.
sitting in the corner with like a rum and coke or something, just like staring blank at the wall and stuff. But, I think it would be interesting.
Or
Um,
maybe like, because I'm guessing this master collectors program is going to be carried over. So maybe like once you hit level 50, then you can start gambling. Because that's what it's like for
oh,
like most games. After you get a certain level, like
yeah,
you can
yeah,
start gambling.
that's
Yeah.
true. Imagine you lose it all and you're down to like one collectible and you can't even gamble anymore. I
Well,
don't,
I mean,
that would be, it would be
then
good, but
we could start coming out with videos how to not lose all your
yeah,
like
it
giving
would
some
be,
tips to not
it would,
gamble all your
bro, it would
collectibles.
be so fun to do a casino night though, like as a channel, just like
Oh
go to
yeah,
the
just like
casino
live stream.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Um, let's see. Oh, I think like things being regenerative but destructible, or like, I don't know. So you could like destroy certain things like trees or something in the VV verse, but they just regenerate kind of like um I think GTA does stuff like that. I don't know for sure, but um I did want to talk about AR versus VR. Like how do you want to see the VV verse work? Because I don't think AR is possible right now with the technology, and I think you'd have to go the VR route.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I think they will implement some stuff with AR.
but you
Like
think it'll be in VR?
I think
Like,
yeah. If yeah, I think VR would be the main target because like I mean even in like 10 years like VR is going to be crazy.
yeah.
Just
And
considering the growth in like the last 3.
it's crazy to think like, especially in the future, if you could like just put on like gloves and like socks or something that like
Yeah.
track your movements instead of holding those things and like,
And just like
I
some
don't know.
sunglasses that would just like cover it,
Yeah,
like not
something
full
more
thing.
comfortable than that big headset that gets all sweaty.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I don't. I'd like to see AR so it's more accessible, and I hope they keep those features. But like when I pull AR up on my old phone, like my 5S or whatever, that boy does not work at all. Like I tried to send Carter a video one time, and it was like glitching all over the place. It wouldn't even stand still. So like, I don't know. I hope I hope whatever they go with, things are smooth, But
I'm
I think
still
go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm still really hoping for that. Just for the main AR feature I want is just for like you to be able to come over and see where I've placed my stuff all around my house. That's like the only like AR thing I can think of that I really want. Other than that, I just want everything in VR.
Yeah. Oh, that would be clean though.
Yeah.
The last thing I really had to talk about is just like make breeding kind of, I don't know, more common in the app, like with different things, like Myrmicornos, if you could breed those,
Oh yeah.
Cryptokins, if you could breed, because like that would make some less popular sets a lot cooler too, just because you could get more rarity. There'd be, just different designs and everything. So I'd like to see some more of that implemented. And I think that's really all I had. Unless you have anything else, go ahead
I
and do your
just like
thing.
thought about when you said that, just like also adding like all the seasons and stuff and just like I mean obviously fall would have like
Oh,
leaves falling occasionally, but then
weather.
also like October would be Halloween. So then like coming up we'd have like Halloween stuff and then you'd be able to like go to people's places and like get passed out like something. Like even
Yeah.
if it's just like even if it's just like a little pot that has candy in it and then you could like get candy from each and then your NFT would have like more candy in it and you could have like a full pot or like a small pot.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know, they could do like literally so much stuff in the VB verse.
For
It's like
NFT trick or
endless.
treat.
Yeah.
They give away like a lucky. Bro, that
That
would
would
be
be
crazy. You
crazy.
go trick or treating at like David Yu's house and you have like a 1 in 30,000 chance of getting like a lucky or something.
Yeah, that would be so sweet. And like Christmas and stuff. Woo.
there's there's so many things they could do. Let us know in the comments what you guys think are, I don't know, just what you guys are looking forward to, what you think is possible, and really anything. I mean, we're interested to hear. So
Yeah, and they were talking about like they want in the VVverse, they want you to be able to change everything, like including the light bulbs. So like literally everything about the VVverse, like they want you to be able to like customize to your own like liking and exactly what you want it to be. So yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like this kind of video, just like brainstorming ideas for the VVverse and just like anything about the VVverse, drop your comments down below if you like it, and then also drop your comments down below if you like the Omi at the beginning. Yeah, other than that, if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is VV Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go, Omi homies, let's go.